A very good evening to all the teachers. Again, thank you so much for taking out the time and joining the session. So today's session, as Swarima rightly said, is going to be about the activity kit, Little Champs activity kit that is designed specially for the teachers to enable play-based methodologies in the classroom, provide tactile experience, and give an edge to teaching learning process in the classroom. Built for three developmental levels: beginner, level 1, level 2. This kit is not just a kit of materials, it's a toolkit for joyful learning, aligned with the NCF for the foundational stage, and grounded in play based methods, hands on exploration, and experiential learning. What makes the Little Jams activity kit stand out? It is thoughtfully designed with manipulatives and teaching aids. It has resources that support every theme and concept from the curriculum. The materials used are child safe, age appropriate, and fun to use. Now, without wasting any further time, what I'll do is, because we are saying play based, experiential based learning, so what I'll do, rather than talking, I'll start showing. So, we have three levels in Little Champs: beginner, level 1, and level 2. You will get the activity kit for the grade that you are teaching. So the activity kit for beginner will have different materials, level 1 will have different ones, and level 2 will have different ones. Why? Because the curriculum covered in each of these grades is different. So according to the curriculum covered, according to the age of the child, whatever we are covering, we have given the materials according to that. So it is fully aligned to your theme books, what you are teaching. These activity kit materials will help you teach those concepts in the classroom in a better way. So, how we are going to proceed in this session is that I'll start showing the activity kits and the materials, right? And then I will take up the questions at the end. If you have any question, please keep on putting in the chats. The team will try to answer those questions. If there are any questions at the end that are left unanswered, we'll pick it up and answer at the end of the section, right? So we will start with level 2. Now in beginner, level 1 and level 2, you will see our books have been divided into maths, English, GA, right? That's how we have also designed our activity kit. In the activity kit, even if it is for beginner, level 1 or level 2, what you'll see is you'll have manipulatives. You'll see the resources that augments foundational literacy, foundational numeracy, and general awareness. So there will be resources that will help you teach the concepts experientially for foundational literacy, which is English, foundational numeracy, which are number concepts, and general awareness. I will take you through how this is done for each grade. Because as I said earlier, for each grade, we have different resources given in the activity kit. You will get a big activity box like this, which will have all the resources. It has all the information, what is the list of material, how many quantity of each material is given in the activity kit. You open the activity kit and you will see all the materials are packed beautifully in color coded envelopes. Just to show you an example, if anything gets mixed up, you can clearly differentiate. Everything is labeled. So here it is written beginner, here it is written level 1, and similarly there is level 2. And there are three distinct colors that you can use to identify which grade activity kit material is there with you. So first and foremost, how we identify which activity, if anything gets mixed up, how to identify which material belongs to which grade. So these are color coded. Everything has been put in envelopes, boxes, so that you can keep it back safely in the box. Now, as I said, we'll start with level 2. So we have materials for foundational literacy, foundational numeracy, and general awareness. Let's start with foundational literacy. Now in level 2, we start or we come to the point with children where we are introducing family words, where we are asking the kids to form different words, three-letter words, right? To augment that, starting with, we have a word family spinner. So you'll get these spinners and there is a board. This board, this can rotate. Now we have given these discs which have word families. All the word families that have been covered in OA Little Champ theme books have been given here. You can see there are 5 discs. Now, how to use in the classroom? You put this on the word family spinner. You can do this activity in groups. Give one group and ask them form different words of it family. So they can just spin it and make the word. For example, they rotated this. They came to the letter B. I'm sure this will look like a D to you, but what I'm showing here is B, and they can rotate the disc and form the word bit. Similarly, they can rotate it and form different words with different letters, different word families. When you are done with all the word families of the first disc, this can be removed and the second disc can be used. Now, this can be used in different ways. What we have done is we have given instructions in our LPs, the updated LPs, in which we have given how to use the activity kit. In the lesson plans, you will see there are instructions like, for example, when you are teaching, again the same example, it family word, use the word spinner, divide the class into groups, give the first group the word family spinner and ask them to make as many words as they can of this word family. Now I know what will the other children do during the course when one group is using the word family spinner. We have a solution for that also. So to augment foundational numeracy more, in level 2, we have the word ladder. So this looks like a ladder. This is a 3x4 ladder. This is magnetic. Now we have given these magnetic alphabets. So there is a magnet behind it. You will get 2 sets of 26 letters. For example, there will be 2A, 2B, 2C, and for all the letters, you will get 2 sets of the letter. Now you can ask the second group to take out the letters and make the words, 3-letter words. So JAM, LID. So this is how they can use the word letter ladder to form 3-letter words. Right? So there are 2 resources for foundational literacy. One was word family spinner and the second one is the word ladder. Both of these will help you to first introduce the concepts. You can use this to introduce the concepts in the classroom. Second, to reinforce the concepts or summarize the concepts. Third, for children to do this in groups and independently and see if they're following what you have taught in the classroom, what we call as formative assessment. This will also help you to see if there is some remediation that you need to do in the classroom, or you can move on to the next concept. So these are 2 very important resources in level 2 for foundational literacy. Next, for foundational uh, numeracy, what we have given is, we have given a magnetic board in each of the box. So in each of the box, you will get a magnetic board like this. For level 1, level 2 beginner, in all the boxes, there is a big A5 sized magnetic board, right? And most of the things that you'll find in the activity kit is magnetic. Now coming to the point of foundational numeracy. Foundational numeracy, in level 2, the numbers that we cover are numbers up to 100. In level 1, we cover numbers up to 50. And in beginner, we are covering numbers till 20. So according to the numbers covered in our theme books, we have given the blocks. So there is a big concept of teaching numbers through blocks. So that's how we have used this and given the blocks. So this is 100 flat. We call it as a 100 flat. You will see there are magnets behind it, and so you can use this and show the concept of 100. We have also given the tens rods. So these are the tens rods. You can show the concept of how 10 tens rod will make 100, right? When you are introducing some other numbers in beginner and in level 1, when the kids are small and you have to teach the smaller numbers, you can use this concept of using the tens rod, and you can ask the children to identify which number is formed. So there are 10, 10 rods, and I'm asking the kids to identify which number is this. So teachers, this is a question for you. Which is the number that I'm showing right now? Quick responses on the chat. What is the number that I am showing? I'm holding it like this so that it is visible for you. I am supposed to be holding like this, but this will not be properly visible to you. 23. Great. Awesome. Right. Awesome. Great, teachers. So this is how all the numbers can be shown using the blocks. So we have unit blocks, we have tens rods, and we have hundreds flat. Now hundreds flat will only be there in level 2. It will not be there in level 1 and beginner. Okay, because we are covering 100 numbers up till 100 only in level 2. So in level 1, you will get 5 tens rod and 50 units block. And in level and in beginner, you will get 20, because we covered numbers up till 20. So you will get 2 tens rods and 20 units block. Right? The numbers that we are teaching, we will cover that only. Do you think this is a useful tool? This will help you in showing the concept of how units block help in forming a tens rod. For example, you can show how these 10 units block form one tens rod. So this concept of how we get a tens rod is using 10 units block, right? So this will help you to strengthen their concepts of basic numeracy, right? You can also use the unit blocks to help them in building number quantity association, which is a very, very big part in foundational grades. Number quantity association that helps the kids to gain more understanding of how numbers work. So there is first concept where they are able to identify the numbers, then they are able to associate the number with quantity, right? So this will help in number quantity association. Great. Next, in all the three levels, we have given a very special resource. So, as you know, our theme books, our subjects have mascots, right? Can you give me the names of subject mascots? What is the mascot for English, Maths, and GA? The name of the mascots in our book? Very colorful mascots, and you see that in our TMs we have given the instructions that introduce the subject, introduce the concept using the mascots. Okay, Swapna ma'am says Inky, great. Lily, and there is one more. Maths ka we have forgotten the name of maths one. Oh, Finny, nice. Thank you so much, ma'am. Finny for maths. Renuka, ma'am, thank you so much. Okay, so there are three mascots that we keep on using. I'm sure because you're familiar with the names, you would be using these mascots, name of these mascots in the classroom, or the cutouts of these mascots in the classroom to make the work easier and more playful for you in the classrooms. We are giving the mascots, all three mascots in the activity kit. So, can you tell me which mascot is this? Response for this one. Butterfly ka naam, Lily. Great. What is the name of dolphin? Waiting for the name of dolphin. Finny. Awesome. And the last one? Inky. Awesome. So all three mascots for the three subjects that you teach have been given here. I'm very sure when you'll use these mascots in the classroom and introduce different concepts, for example, Finny the dolphin for maths. So when Finny will introduce the maths concepts or the numbers, it will be so much fun for the kids and also very easy for you to engage the kids in the classroom, right? So these three mascots you'll get in all the three grades. Now, there are some extra concepts in level 2 especially, where we move from 2D shapes to 3D shapes. To help you explain these concepts, we have given 3D shapes in the activity box. These are packed in a box like this. When you open the box, you will find 3D shapes, all the 3D shapes that have been covered. So, a cube, a cuboid, cylinder, cone, and a sphere. If you can observe through the screen, these are all made of soft wood. Now we have kept in mind that all the material should be very easy to handle, should be safe for the child, right? It should be very child friendly. There should not be any sharp edges, but also keeping in mind that they should sustain for a long time. There should not be any tear or wear for these materials. So you will find everything that we have given in the activity box. All the materials have been designed keeping this in mind. So these are soft wood, very easy to handle, not too um, too much in weight, No sharp edges, even here at the pointed side, not too sharp that it will harm the kids. It has been polished well so that it is safe for the kids to use. So these were the 3D shapes for level 2. Now, what we have seen till now, we saw some materials for foundational numeracy. I'll just summarize. First was word family spinner. Second was word ladder, CVC word ladder, in which 3-letter words can be formed. For foundational numeracy, we saw that we had blocks, 100 flat, tens rod, and unit blocks. Also, we had 3D shapes. Now, let's come to the GA part. In GA, what we have done is we have given activities to culminate the theme, because the concept of GAs are actually aligned to our themes. For example, the first theme is shapes and colors. So, we have given a culminating theme for shapes and colors, right? Then there is an activity to culminate theme 2, all about me, then to culminate animals, food, holiday, and weather, right? These are the type of activities that we are giving to culminate themes. Now we have thought a lot about it, because children get easily bored if we keep on doing the same type of activity with them. We need to do the same type of activity with them to create a routine. But then we also need to give them different types of activities to stimulate them, to engage them more. So you will see in all the grades, we have given different types of activities to culminate a particular theme. Let's start. I'll show you the first type of activity is the Velcro activity. So I'm showing you the different types of activities. The Velcro activity is, you will get a sheet like this. These all will be packed in an envelope, as I had shown in the starting. So you will get a Velcro sheet. This is a non-tearable sheet. This is very safe for the kids, no sharp edges. So why am I calling it as a Velcro sheet? There are Velcro points. In the same envelope, you will also get the cutouts. Again, you can do this in group activity with children. You can give the cutouts to the groups and ask. For example, here the activity is to sort out the vehicles as land, air, and water vehicles. So you can divide the class into 3 groups and ask one group to just put the water vehicles, the other group to put land vehicles, and the third group to put air vehicles. So they will take out the cutouts, use the cutout. So I got the cutout of a car. So as a child, I will see where should I put it. Okay, this is a land vehicle and I can put it here, right? You can also ask them to remove it and give it to another child to try it out. So this is also helping in their fine motor skills. So this is how they can sort all the vehicles as air, water, and land vehicles. And this is an activity that you can do as many times as you want. Again, to introduce the concepts also, you can use this. To summarize, reinforce the concept also, you can do this. And also to check if the kids are following the concept, right? And you can use it as much as possible. However many times you want to use the activity in the classroom, you can do it. Once done, you just need to pull out all the cutouts, keep it back in your Ziploc, put it back in your envelope, and you will be ready for the next session. So, the first type of activity in theme culmination is the Velcro activity, which is done on a non-tearable sheet with Velcro cutouts. I'll quickly show some more examples here. the same Velcro activity in different theme. So this is theme 3 animals. So this is printed on both the sides. All the concepts that have been covered, for example, in level 2 in animals, we are covering crawling animals and insects. What do we get from animals and animal homes? So you will see all the main concepts. Not every concept is being covered here in the activity box, but the main concept has been picked up and being covered in the culmination theme. So here we are asking, what do we get from animals? The kids have the cutouts. They will sort it out. So we get milk from cow, wool from sheep, and honey from bee. Similarly, they will culminate the animals and their homes. On the back side, they will sort out crawling animals and insects. So we are summarizing 3 concepts using this culmination sheet. So this was just another example to show how a Velcro sheet has been used in different themes to culminate it. The second type of activity that has been covered for GA are the magnetic boards. Now, for theme for food, we have given magnetic cutouts. These are magnetic cutouts. These are wooden MDF printed cutouts. There are labels on each of this, and there are magnets behind the cutouts. You can use this in different ways in the classroom. Let me show you. As I said earlier, we have a magnetic board in the class, right? I can use the magnetic board and use this to explain the different concept. For example, healthy and unhealthy food. I can use it as to introduce first healthy and unhealthy food. Then I can give all these cutouts to the kids. For example, fruits and vegetables, right? Or I can mix all the cutouts, give it to the children and ask them to sort it out. And you can see these are big cutouts, right? You can use it in the classroom. Even if I'm showing it from here, the kids can see it very easily when you're introducing this concept, right? The kids can see that these are fruits, these are vegetables, this is an unhealthy food, this comes under healthy food, right? So you can use your creativity as much as possible to use these cutouts in the classroom. Again, for introduction, for reinforcement, or for assessment, right? In individual or group activity. So this was the third type of theme culmination that we saw, which is in the form of magnetic cutout. Similarly, magnetic cutouts have been given for theme 6 weather. There are different weathers that have been shown. For example, rainy season, winter season, summer season. You can ask the kids to sort these out once you have taught using these. So these were the theme culmination activities in level 2. There are some resources that are common that have been repeated in beginner level 1 and level 2. Let me talk about that first. So the mascots Finny, Inky and Lily, these 3 have been repeated in all the 3 grades because all grades use those mascots, right? The number blocks, as I said earlier, in level 1, we are using number blocks for numbers up to 50. In level 2, we are using numbers up to 100. There are magnetic cutouts in all the 3 grades for different themes. There are Velcro activities, as we had seen here. A magnetic board is common in all the activity box. Now, per grade, there are some extra elements that have been added. For level 1 and beginner, because the kids are very small and we want to build foundation for more concepts, we have a Ganit Mala in beginner and in level 1, which we usually call it as a number bead. So this tool also helps in number quantity association. For example, you had already taught the concept, the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are introducing concept of number 6. You can give this Ganit Mala to the kids in groups or individually. Ask them to count and tell you how many numbers are these. This helps in building number quantity association a lot, because this is something the kids can manipulate, right? They can count here, they can see, they can tell you. And there are hangers which you can ask the kids to put in after they have counted. You can use this in so many ways, right? And I'm very sure when you will start using this, you will come up with lots and lots of ideas, right? The basic concept of a Ganit Mala is to build number quantity association, but it can be used in different ways in the classroom, right? So this is available in beginner and in level 1. We are not giving this in level 2 because we are reaching up to numbers 100, and we have given a hundreds flat and blocks in level 2. An addition in beginner and level 1 is the culmination of theme 2. In theme 2, in beginner and in level 1, we teach the concept of family. So what we have done, we have given very cute finger puppets, family finger puppets. So you can use this, and there is a very cute poem on family family finger, right? So you can use this while teaching that concept, or you can use this when you are telling a story, right? So these are the finger family puppets to culminate the theme all about me, which covers the concept of family. Now in beginner, we also have magnetic numbers. We have given, what we saw was that there is a Ganit Mala in beginner and there are magnetic numbers in beginner. So I'll show you. You will get this in an envelope. There are numbers here. You can just take them out and you will be able to form a number. You can use your magnetic board and you can use this. So whenever you are introducing a number in the classroom, your lesson plan, the TM will tell you that use the magnetic number from the activity kit, put the magnetic number on the magnetic board and introduce this number. Then use Ganit Mala to reinforce the concept of number quantity association, right? So magnetic numbers are given in beginner. Similarly, we have also given magnetic alphabet. You'll see everything has been packed so well in envelopes that I'm easily able to take out the envelopes and the resources that have been scattered all around me. But I'm able to take everything that I need very easily because everything has been packed so well. So this is how the magnetic numbers are. Again, the same concept. you just take it out and paste it on the magnetic board. Let me just take this out. I took out the alphabet and I am pasting it on the magnetic board. The quality of all these magnetic numbers and the alphabet is very nice. These uh, these will not get torn out after usage. You can use it again and again. Now there is one more type of activity. Now we are talking about the theme culmination activities, some special extra theme culmination activities that have been given in beginner and level 1. So to culminate theme, shapes and colors, we have given cutouts. These are called foam cutouts. So these are very soft to use but yet very durable. So these have been given in different shapes. You can use these to introduce the concept of different shapes in the classroom, right? So these are foam based cutouts. And I'll tell you, I should not have a favorite, but I have a favorite. Still, I have a favorite activity in the activity kit box. In beginner in level 1, to culminate in level 1 to culminate theme weather, we have a very cute activity. So in an envelope you will get different cutouts like these. There are twitch buttons here, so you can mix all of this, ask the kids to sit in groups and assemble them back to show a weather. For example, what do you wear in rainy season? And the kids will go through all this and form it to show an outfit. So this is what we wear during the rainy season, right? And this can be again, you can unassemble it and ask the kids to assemble it back. So this has been given for all the seasons: summer, winter and rainy season, like this. So this is to culminate theme weather in level 1. So I'll just summarize what we have gone through till now. In activity kit box, we have designed different activity kit box for 3 levels: beginner, level 1 and level 2. All the activity kit boxes focuses on foundational literacy, numeracy and general awareness. Foundational literacy has been covered differently in different grades. For beginner, we have provided magnetic alphabet A to Z to augment foundational literacy. For foundational numeracy, we have provided Ganit Mala in beginner and magnetic numbers, which you can use. For general awareness, there are theme culmination activities, which are in the form of Velcro activities. There could be magnetic cutouts. In beginner, you will see All About Me has different finger family puppets. In level 1, foundational literacy has been covered using magnetic alphabet. Then in foundational numeracy, a Ganit Mala plus unit blocks have been given. 50 unit blocks and 5 tens rods have been given. Right? In level 1, theme 6 has been covered with these push button activities to culminate the theme. There are EVA foam cutouts also of the shapes to culminate theme 1, finger puppets to culminate theme 2, Velcro activities and magnetic cutouts to culminate the other themes. Coming to level 2 that we started with, for foundational literacy, we have a word family spinner, we have a CVC word ladder in which 3-letter words can be formed. For foundational numeracy, we saw that we have hundreds flat, magnetic hundreds flat, tens rods, and unit blocks, which can be used on our magnetic board. There were 3D shapes in soft wood to teach the concept of 3D shapes in the classroom, and then the activities to culminate the 6 themes using Velcro activities, magnetic cutouts, and EVA forms. So this was about the activity kit. I am very sure that activity kits would have reached your school. You would have gone through it. If you did not have a chance to go through the activity kits, I would request you to go through it. Go through the lesson plans also and see how we have aligned the activity kits with everyday lesson plans to help you to understand where you can use these uh, activity kit resources. But please feel free to use the resources in the way you want to. So those are suggestive plans. So if it is written that use the wooden 3D shapes to teach the concept of 3D shapes, you can use this to culminate it also, or ask questions in the classroom also. What is this shape? What is this shape? Right? You can do that also in the classroom. Please use your creativity. I'm very sure you'll come up with great ideas on how to use these resources. We encourage you to use the maskets extensively in the classrooms, right? This will bring so much of fun and engagement in the classroom. Use this as much as possible. You'll find the maskets in all the 3 grades. Now, if you have any questions, you can post it in the chat box and I will try to answer those questions. I will also suggest you to go through the activity kit box. All the list of materials have been written there. Every information about the activity kit has been given on the box itself. Right? Now, we can take up some questions on the activity kit. Please explain about value quest part. Ma'am, value quest part has been covered in the theme book. There are very nice activities given in the theme book that are in the form of either a story or a board game that can be done using the theme book only. It has nothing to do with the activity kit. Thank you so much, Gurjeet ma'am. Jayapriya ma'am says, can you tell about the Ganit Mala? Sure, ma'am. So, ma'am, Ganit Mala, just Ganit Mala. So 100 beads have been put on this row, right? And this is basically used for number quantity association. How? So when we teach number 10, so we teach by telling how to write or how to visualize number 10, 1 and 0, right? We can do it using the unit blocks also, right? Get 10 unit blocks and 1 tens rod. But when we give the children something to count on, so a kid is counting on the Ganit Mala, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they are able to associate number with quantity. They counted it and then they are saying this is number 10. And for all the numbers that you are teaching in the classroom, you can do this. In concepts of one more. So you ask them, okay, So you counted till here, add one more. So all these concepts of numbers, uh, number quantity, you can do this using Ganitmala. Okay, let me go through some more questions. Thank you so much, ma'am, Manu ma'am, Kamal ma'am, Sonali ma'am. Janki ma'am, I understand your question. Magnetic letters. Currently, we are giving only capital letters. We are not giving small letters in the activity kit. Okay, Janki ma'am, we take this as a feedback. Jennifer ma'am says, please show one's tens number frame in level 2. Sure, ma'am. So, ma'am, these are the unit blocks. These are the tens rods. And this is the hundreds flat. 10 by 10. This and thank you so much, Hima ma'am. Thanks a lot. That gives us a lot of confidence. Mane ma'am, Shweta ma'am, this session is about the activity kit. Your question is more related to the theme books. I'll ask the excellence team to go through this and take this question. And okay, Jyoti ma'am, we have taken this as a feedback, Jyoti ma'am. Jaypreet ma'am, I would suggest you to connect with the excellence team. Again, this forum is for the activity kit. All other questions can be answered by the excellence team. Why shapes are not there in beginners activity kit? So, ma'am, what we have done, we have given shapes and colors culmination in beginner also. So, you will see it is in the form of 4 basic shapes that we cover. This is the Velcro sheet from beginner and their cutouts. So, as I said, for each theme, we have given the theme culmination. No theme has been left out. You will see theme culmination for each and every theme. So, there are activities for each and every theme. Gurjeet ma'am, Bhanu ma'am also with great. I'm very sure Bhanu ma'am would have done that very nicely. Awesome. Thank you so much, Rajpal ma'am. Okay, I think great, Jyoti ma'am. Mascot of Hindi, you made it yourself. I hope we have saved your work for English, Maths, and GA. Awesome. Yes, Selja ma'am, the kit has been designed for the whole term because, as I said, we have covered all the themes. We have culminated all the themes. We have covered all the numbers and everything that we are covering in the theme books, right? Theme 1 to end. Yes. So, teachers, please use these resources in the classroom. Please refer to the teacher plans, suggestive teacher plans, in which we have given how to use this, where to use this. Again, I'm reiterating, please feel free to use these resources the way you want to in the classrooms in different types of activities. Once you start using it, you will get too many ideas. We can do this also, we can use it like this also. If I use this resource in this way, the students are going to respond in a different way. You can do all of that in the classroom. Okay, so thank you so much, teachers, for taking out the time and connecting with us to learn about the activity kit. I hope you will enjoy using the activity kit as much as we had enjoyed making these kits for you, and having the faith that this will ease out your work, bring playfulness in the classroom, and increase learning levels in the classroom. If you are using it in the classroom and it shows results, please send us some pictures and videos so that it also motivates us. Right? We also want to see the activity kit being used in the classrooms live. It will be a very happy moment for us to see that. So requesting you to share some snippets of using the activity kit resources in the classroom. Thank you so much, teachers, for joining this session. Over to you, Swarnima.
Thank you so much, Swati ma'am, for taking such a wonderful session. I could read through the entire chat box. The teachers have really got a lot of insights into how to use the activity kit. In the training, we are, as excellence team members, are covering this. Some of the teachers who have texted that the activity kits have not received, can you please write a message to your excellence team members, and we'll be able to see where are the kits in terms of delivery and dispatch. Once again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining in the session, for all your lovely comments. This makes our day that you have enjoyed. You have learned a lot of things, and the entire year is going to be very learningful experience for all our little champs. Looking forward to have another session soon once the team gets into connect with all of you again. Thank you so much, everyone. Please do take the feedback, and you will get the certificate once you complete the feedback form. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.